Okay, it's the next morning, and if I can do this one-handed, I'm going to take the clamps off of this knife. Okay, so the Gorilla Glue has cured, and one thing I wanted to make sure to point out about using Gorilla Glue, this foamy stuff has the structural integrity of a packing peanut. It's not very strong. I don't think the resolution comes up, but I'm denting this with my thumbnail. In order for Gorilla Glue to work well, and it does work really well, you have to have an absolutely flat surface between the inside of the scale and the handle of the blade. If there's any gaps or voids in there, you will not get any strength out of any bond that is filled with this foamy stuff. So now I take this out to the garage and I will sand the handle to the shape that I like. I just wanted to point out that I've left the masking tape on the blade for two reasons. Number one, I don't want to cut myself when I'm manipulating this thing, and I don't want to put scratches on the blade while I'm working to get the handle in shape. Having achieved a more or less oval profile to the knife, I now move on to sanding drums in my drill press to help finalize some of the relief for fingers and thumb, and to get rid of some of the deeper looking scratches and bevels on the body of the handle. This handle is almost done shaping. I've got some relief cut in here and here, little notch for the thumb. Same on either side. It is a little bit rough, so the next stage right now is just sanding with a variety of grits. I started about 120 grit and then sand down to 400 or maybe even 600 before I put the first coat of finish on. Okay, after having sanded down through 400 grit, I will now put the finish on it. First, I want to make sure to remove any of the sanding dust. And I've put it in this clamp I made just to hold it upright after I put the finish on while the finish cures, so I don't have to figure out some place to lay this down and get stuff all over the finish. When I use a tung oil finish, I apply it very thickly and let it sit for just a couple of minutes and then wipe off any excess with a clean, lint-free cloth. An old t-shirt works great for that. You want to wipe off the excess before it starts to get sticky. And this is what the knife looks like after the first coat. The cherry really takes on a nice, rich color. I'm going to let this coat cure overnight, well actually for 24 hours or so, and each night for the next 4 nights I will repeat what I have just done. With tung oil in particular, I've found you have to wait a good long while between coats before you put another coat on, or you wind up with a kind of a sticky, unpleasant buildup. But this is what the shaped and finished handle looks like. And rather than wait 4 more nights before I post this video, I will wait until I'm done with the handle and post a subsequent video about using the knife, but I'll post this particular phase of the process tonight. Thank you for watching.